Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, this morning some commuters in Chicago was hit with a little bit of snow, so it's colder than normal, cloudy, and might have a chance of a little bit of precip today. This week should remain cold. We might get some rain on Saturday. Overall, the weather, though, is expected to be okay for the Midwest over the next 2 weeks and allow for corn planting. In the individual markets, they all have their little stories. First of all, overnight, soybean prices are down a little bit, wheat's down a little, corn's down a little bit, and wheat's up a little bit. Outside markets, world equities are higher while the U.S. dollar is lower. Over in the corn market, I think yesterday we backed off in prices. We're near 1 week lows and we're near key support, mostly because there's going to be a window to get this corn crop planted, and I think that some of the bulls are kind of getting out of the market because of this favorable weather conditions. Over in the beans, I think we had rallied into some price resistance around the 980 on July beans, and I think that was due to good demand out of China, and also maybe some issues of logistics in South America. Looks like a record amount of beans are heading towards China, and we'll see, if they actually need more beans above that. We'll be watching today's talks in Brazil between the government and the truckers to see if they go on strike. And we note that Argentina is crushing at a very fast rate beans, and the meal is starting to arrive in Europe. So all these factors have helped soybean prices back off that 980 resistance. And now we'll check and see if we test support, which has been around 950. Over in the wheat, we've seen some short covering on wheat. I think it started when the USDA did not raise the winter wheat U.S. crop ratings this week. We've got cold temperatures in the Midwest. It shouldn't affect the wheat market. But in general, you're seeing a little bit of short covering at what is perceived to be some important support levels. Yesterday, a lot of headlines about the U.S. bird flu, especially in Iowa. Mexico announced overnight they were going to ban imports of Iowa poultry and eggs. We're talking about 5 million poultry animals that it's affected by this. It sounds like a big number, but it's less than 1% of the U.S. poultry production. But the market's watching pretty closely at how fast this is spreading and the impact it might have on U.S. feed use, and already the impact it may have on exports of poultry. We did see the hog market yesterday rally on perception that maybe the consumers will consume more pork versus chicken during all this press. As far as the cattle market is concerned, had a bounce yesterday. Friday we've got a placement report, could show placements down 5.5% from a year ago. So choppy trade overnight, and we'll just follow the money flow as we plant the corn crop, and overall U.S. weather conditions favorable for the middle of April. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.